Let's see, should we have like this? I think it's actually better like that. Let's see if the light is with us, and I need to take this down a bit so I can read your comments. So, I'm sorry I didn't notify you I was going to stream today. Last time I did that was last Saturday, and then I woke up Saturday with a huge headache and felt sick. So this time I didn't dare to put out a notification that I was going to stream, and I wanted to feel how I felt today. And now I felt quite well, but I was a bit late to the stream. Hey Johanna, hey Elin, welcome. So I just picked up this from the, not the post office, but the delivery place, and I have done a flip through that I will upload later today. I didn't have time to edit it, but it's a cool swatch book. I'm going to show you it later in the video. And I'm also going to show you, before we start to color, this cute little itty bitty tiny teeny Halloweeny by Dia Lenian that I also did a flip through video on. And I am doing this today because I have a pumpkin event in my Facebook group, and I did this. It was the perfect book to have next to me when I was working. I'm working from home in the sofa, and this one. So very simple, cute pages. But let's go back to this one. So how are you today? Let me see. So I have been filling it in. Here I've just done the lightest part of the creatures, the things. Here I have done the same colors as I did before. And I also have done some of the, I decided that it needed some purple. I think some of you already told me that, and you were so right. So I have erased and tried to do these creatures in purple, pink purple instead, so they will kind of pop out. Some of them, not all, not these ones, if you can see. Some of them are still. And I have left this white, so that's what I'm gonna do today, I think. Janina, hello, welcome. So I'm sorry I was late to my stream today, and let's see. And here is my Castle Arts. It feels like a long time since I did coloring this. Yeah, one more thing I have done since last time, that is that I have been filling in. As you can see, it's more dark blue than up here. Here, if you can see that. That was how it looked last time, but I have filled in. I have done another layer with the really, really dark, was it Luminance? Luminance Dark Indigo? I will pick that up. Wait, sorry. My luminance. You can see I don't have so many of them yet. Here I have some more. Here I think is this dark indigo. And I'm gonna show you it in my swatch book because it's really, really dark. Can you see? This is dark indigo. This is Indanthrone blue. It's really, it's the blackest indigo pencil I have. And I have been using it on top of the other colors underneath because I wanted it to be more dark. I wanted it to be super dark blue. Hello, Pickle. Anyone else I have missed? I hope not. So I think I'm gonna start because I'm gonna have a protection paper, because when it's so much dark color, it's easy to get it on your hand. And then you can make the whole page look this color, even the parts you don't want to look like this. So I have to have quite a firm pressure, as there already a lot of color underneath. But luminance is very creamy and very opaque, so it works well to use it to cover the things underneath. And my plan from start was to do it more light blue in the top and darker underneath, but I decided to not do that. I think at least I will have the same color everywhere, because I want the background to take as little focus as possible. I want the jellyfishes to be in the center and the background just to make it pop. That's why I'm doing it darker, because I hoped that the jellyfishes would pop even more then. You think we need the light? What is better? Can someone tell me if it's better with or without? I think with the light on, you will see the shine from the wax more, like here. Do you have any thought of that? Is it better? Maybe this is too dark, or is it light enough? Let me know. But Janina, you were here now, so even if you have to leave, you have been here and said hi, so you actually catched it live today, even if it's just a small part of it. But you can always watch it later if you want to. You think it works with or without light? Okay, so let's do it without the light for now, and maybe it will be darker outside and less good light later, and then we can turn it on. Or maybe I need it for my old eyes. So now I'm just filling in what I didn't do between the streams. I did almost the whole background, but I left some so I could show you. I did a swatch earlier this week, and I took a picture and uploaded it on my Instagram in the stories. Now I have got rid of that paper, I think, so I don't have it here. But it was swatches of my dark indigos, or indigo blues, because they are so different. This one, the luminance, which is one of the new colors this autumn, or I think think it was this autumn they gave out more colors, but it's at least it's very dark. As you can see, it's almost blackish, and the Prismacolors are quite blue, and the Pablos is kind of purple, and the Light Fast and the Polychromos, they are a bit similar in color, but they are very different in how they feel to color. The Polychromos is harder and less opaque, and the Light Fast is softer and more opaque. So I don't think I have ever seen a color, the same color, so in such different shades. It's very cool. And I love them all. So it would be nice to finish a page soon, because I'm still in this whip mode that I just start new pictures. I haven't finished one for a long time, except for those small ones in Dea's Halloween book. Okay, here I have forgotten to color. And here too. Now it's just a bit up here left. So if I from start had know that this was how I wanted it to look, the background, I might have used a Posca pen or acrylic paint instead. But I didn't know if how dark I wanted to go, and how much gradients I wanted. But now when I'm doing it quite just plain in the same color everywhere, it would have worked and would have spared my pencils and my hand. But I think this will look good, and I think I can still add things. I can erase things if I want to. I can do some white dots, or use acrylic paint or Posca pen on top for the bubbles, and even add a thin layer of acrylics if I want to change the shades, if I want to do some parts in the background more turquoise maybe, or lighter blue, maybe a bit foggy. But I don't think I want that, because I think, as I said, I want the background to not be the thing you are looking at. It will just be there in the background and hopefully make the other things pop more, compared to if the background had been just white, which is also fine. You don't need to have backgrounds on your pictures. That is totally optional. It takes a lot of time. It takes at least as much time as doing the actual picture. So if you don't think it's funny, not funny but fun, don't do it. Exactly, Pickle. You are so right, and that's what I have been thinking too. From start, I was stressed of all my whips, but then I started to realize, actually, it doesn't matter. if I never ever more finish a picture, it doesn't matter. It's as long as I'm enjoying the color process, which I am. And of course, I will probably finish most of my pictures one day, but that is not the most important thing. I know a lot of people that like to do one picture at a time, and they are not allowing themselves to start another page until they are finished, because that makes them calm and they like to do it like that. But I don't like to do it like that. I get bored. I need the variation. Sometimes I just want to color something really small and relaxing. Sometimes I want to do a bit of a mandala. Sometimes I want to do something big, something small, you know. And then I open a book and see a picture that just talks to me, and then I need to start that one. And maybe I have bought a new book, and then it comes, and then I want to try the paper, so then I'm coloring a bit in that one. So I still have the same feeling, the same nice feeling when I'm coloring, even if I'm not finishing it. So that was the background. So let's see where to go next. I think I will, now I can't remember what I used on these things, and they are also a bit strange because I couldn't erase all of the turquoise from them because I had already done them turquoise. So they are a bit dirty pinkish. Let's see. I remember I was thinking of writing it up, but did I do that? No. So you're a mix of both those people, Pickle. You need to work on one page, then sometimes you're working on 3 or 4 pages at the same time. Yeah. Well, I can say that I'm working on a lot more than 4 or 5. I think we are talking two numbers here, like it's more than 10. I'm pretty sure of. Let me see. I can start with this pink. This is Bengal Rose Light. I'm trying to stick to the Castle Arts as I have been mostly used them. Sorry. Oh, sorry. It's now we might need the light. Let's see. I don't think it makes such a big difference. Ah, abandoned pages. That's what I'm having too. But I don't dare to call them that because I always feel that maybe one day I will come back to you. No, exactly, Elin. I guess it's so for me too that I have so many whips that I probably never will finish everyone, but I don't want to tell them that, the pages. Maybe they feel left out. So I'm not doing these things very advanced. I'm just doing them pink, and then I might shade them a little bit. I think I will go in and do this a little bit pinker. I hope they will kind of pop out a bit from all the rest. Oh, here we have a feather from the bird. Oh, sorry, you can't see the little feather because it's not in camera. So I'm just doing all of these things pink. And here you can see I have accidentally colored blue inside it. I could have tried to erase it, but it's really hard to erase the luminance. It's so thick. Hello, Lossie. Welcome. Welcome back to this page. I guess I would, one part of me wanted to start an autumn or Halloween page instead. But at least here on my channel, it would be good to actually finish something when we have started it. Here we have a spoon. Now a pink spoon. And I'm not really sure how much of it. Here we have a fish. I don't know. I don't want too much to be this color. So let's start with the things I haven't colored in yet. Here we have another one that is very blue. I can go on top with it, my pink Posca if I want to in the end, and going on top of that to make it pink again. Okay, let's see. I think I need an eraser. Oops. Oh, I don't know where the good eraser is. Okay, but let's take a bad eraser then. I think I want this to be pink, and this, and I have already done them a little bit greenish. Let's zoom out to see. So now it is more things here that are pink purple than here, and also these ones are not as pink, as I couldn't erase the first layer of the green turquoise so good. Here we have a little thingy. And some of the things, like this one, I had already done turquoise, this little ghost here, and it was really hard to erase. So now I try to make it a little bit more pinkish purple, but I'm not succeeding very well. Oh, here we have something. So many details. Almost always on Kerby's pages. And here we have a skull that I also could do pink if I want to, but I don't think I want to do it. I liked it green, and it is a bit shiny, a little light, so I think if you look closely you will find it. My plan was to maybe finish this during this stream, but I'm not sure I will be able to do that, and I have understood that. Oh, thank you, Lossie. I'm happy you like the colors. The thing is that when I have finished something or almost finished something, I have to look at it from a distance and come back to it sometimes with some break between to really see if there needs any more highlights or shades or so. So I think I will do as much as I can during this stream, but I might do the last touch after. But let me see. Okay, so now it looks like this. Oops. Oops. Let me see, where is the black? Here we have the ivory black. And also I would like a really dark brown, maybe burnt umber. Maybe. Because, now I'm going to turn it around again. I want to try to darken things up now more. I will also try one called Indian Red. Because I want this to have more drama. This is Indian Red. making it into a moon. It almost feels like here we have some circles I didn't see before. Chinese orange and some burnt ochre. Back to the Indian red. Hello, Angela. Welcome, welcome. So now I'm more trying to darken some of the things, and I hope it will be more effectful. There are a lot of these circles in the picture. And some orange lake. So what I pretty much wanted to do, if I will see if I can do that, but that is to make this darker and a little bit more reddish orange, and then go back to the yellow one and make it more light orange. Now it's very yellow, and I didn't like it so much. And a bit of that burnt umber. Not sure how dark I want to go. Okay, and a bit of red ochre. And some, I wonder how the white is, how much effect I can get from that. Or if I have to pick up some of the whiter colors, some of the whiter whites, like luminance or Prismacolor, or Derwent Drawing, or Derwent Lightfast. I think they are the most white. I will see, I will go to the luminance and see if that gives more effect. I will also use it around. here. And I will go in with some of the let's see if I can find it. The Indian red I'm searching for there. Hello, Joy, and welcome. So I hope you all are okay today. I'm gonna darken up this a bit. But I still need them to be a bit glowy because otherwise this will be a dark page. But you can always go in with white after, and especially white paint pen, like the not Pablo. Everything is starting with a P. Uh, the shaking pen, Posca pen. And let me see, do we have some yellow? This was cadmium yellow light. But I think I will go to another yellow. Oh, this was really yellow. No, I don't. I should have a more cadmium orange deep, a more orange. Keep the orange tones. Is it a cold, snowy morning where you live in Canada, Joe? Joy, not Joe. Oh, yeah, we have snow outside too, but it's not snowing today. It's actually seems to be a pretty good, nice winter day today, but well, I'm staying inside with you. Oh, they are so long, these tentacles. I'm not sure you can see still. Yeah, it's early winter here too. We had the first snow this week. Normally it seems it's usually comes in November or December. That's why I think this snow might go away before the real snow comes, the real winter, but we'll see. At least I'm hoping that, so I can go back into the forest and see if I can find some mushrooms still. But now the snow is in the way. And maybe some of that red ochre. Yeah, we have already some snow here in Umeå. But as I said, I hope it will go away, because mostly it does when it comes this early. But you never know these days. Okay, then I'm gonna go to the black. And let's see. Start to darken these things up as well. I'm not really sure how I want to do this, but I have had a feeling I want to darken them up. So this is ivory black. Yeah, if I have to choose between rain and snow, at least during winters, I prefer snow, but I'm no big snow lover. I don't like winters much. I think they are too dry and too cold and too dark. So from that point of view, I'm living in the wrong side of the planet, wrong place. But then we have all the other stuff like work and friend and family and so on. Let's see. Should I really darken it up so much? I'm not sure how to do this. So if you are following my channel, you might have seen that I have uploaded some flip-throughs this week. I will upload some more. I have some books still that I want to show you. I haven't done flip-throughs before because I have always felt that that is something that everyone else does, so I don't need to do them. But then I asked on my Instagram, and I think it was like 80 or 90% that thought I should do it anyway. So I thought I should try. I'm giving it a try now and see if you like it. And I mean, if you not like it, you don't have to watch. Of course. Okay. It's all of these things. I don't know. I'm thinking. I wonder. No, nothing will show up. I will see what's happening if I add white around it on the blue, if that looks good or not. Hello, Mara, welcome. Well, it's hard for it to show up, I think, on the dark thing. Maybe. I wonder. I don't think you can see anything here. It's a oh, sorry. It's a turquoise luminance. No, it doesn't. It didn't do much. I hoped it would look a little bit like it's glowing even more, but I don't think I really achieved that effect. Maybe I could bring in some blue. This is Indenthrance blue, luminance. Let's see. I can use that on top of the orange to make it even darker on some places. With a light touch now. happen if I can find my... Didn't I bring my Posca? Yeah. Here I have a little pencil case. Hello, Shannon, with some small Posca pens. I'm gonna see what's happening if I... No, it's much too like look like this, I think. But now I can't take it away. I need to clean the white pen. Oh, I can't scrape it off. I can lighten it up a little bit if I use the white on top though. I'm not sure how to do the bubbles. What I did on the other side was that I kind of mixed in the blue from the surroundings with the white pen. Oh, this is luminance. But maybe that will work. Or if I should do them purple, pink, they too. We'll see. But I start like this. Down here we have, I wonder where the pink went. Here it is, I think. Here we have a feather. I'm doing that pink, and then back to the white. I think some of the bubbles I have colored over with the blue, so they are not easy to find again. Here is one, but it won't show up. Let me see here and here, I think. Up here. And here. So now when I'm just flipping over the page and going here and there, I'm not zooming in, so you can't see so good maybe, but I would be outside of the frame too often, I think. Okay, we have one up, down here or up here. I'm not sure what's up or down anymore. And here. I have to touch the blue around it with the pencil to take some of it in to achieve this effect. Okay, now I'm gonna back to this and try to make it a little bit more orange, and I might do this more reddish, even more reddish. Let me see. I will try this orange lake. And this is why it's hard for me to do color longs, you know, these kinds of color longs that you can follow along. It's because I can't do one thing at a time. I have to go back and see what's happening when I add colors to another part of the picture. That changed everything. So I'm very impressed by people who can do one thing, finish one thing, and then that thing is finished without having the colors around to compare it with and see if it needs to darken up or lighten up or things like that. Maybe soon we have to put on the light. True, Lossie. At the moment, I'm super impressed by people who actually can finish a page, because I haven't finished a page since August, September, October. Yeah, since August, I think, when I had that color along on Instagram with fairy houses. Then I finished several ones, but after that, I'm just flipping. I'm just jumping from one page to another. Doing a little bit here and a little bit there. Oh, I need to zoom out again. And exactly, Lasse. We were talking about this earlier. I'm totally with you. You're writing that you try not to give yourself a hard time about not finishing pages, because it doesn't matter if you're enjoying the act of coloring. But it's hard sometimes. Exactly. Hello, Leah. Welcome. I feel the same. It shouldn't be that important to finish. I mean, it's the coloring process that is nice. Sometimes it feels good to finish something, but I don't think we should be hard at ourselves if we don't. They are so long, these tentacles. Johanna, you are saying that for you there is something very satisfying with a finished page. Yeah, yeah, it can be something very satisfied. I totally agree. I'm not saying anything about that. It's just that if you don't finish pages, as I have been coloring here and there and not finished anything during soon 2 months, I have just accepted that sometimes it's like that for me, and I still enjoy the coloring process as much. But of course, it's nice to actually finish something and be able to show it if you want to show it on social media. But we don't need to feel like that. You are right, Lossie, that we have to have a sort of portfolio of our work to show off. And then we want it to be completed pages, not half completed pages. I think you are right. I guess it shouldn't be like that maybe, but I guess it is. Social media is fantastic, but it can also be sometimes maybe bad for the creativity. And we don't need a portfolio if we are not professional artists, I guess. Okay, so now it's not so yellow anymore, and I don't know if that was good or bad, but that is how it is. Okay, let's turn it around again. And going back to this one that I don't like as much. But I'm so sorry, little jellyfish. I think you are too yellow. Yeah, some people, I know, some people have to finish and they don't start another page until they have finished one. I'm not like that, but I know a lot of people are like that. And that's also okay. This is terracotta. Have I said something else? Didn't I call this a jellyfish? What did I call it? Sorry if I said something strange. So if you saw my question on Instagram this week and here on YouTube, I was asking or saying that I have been thinking of adding my podcast here on YouTube as well, my audio podcast. But I have decided not to, at least not now. It is too much work. And I realized that I hardly have time for just the podcast, the audio one. So to add it also on YouTube, I mean, I would have to fix it some. Even if it's just still photos, it still needs a separate editing. And no, I need to do it as simple as possible. Another thought I have is that I really, really would like to have another advent calendar here on, yeah, I don't know, on my podcast, on my blog, or here, or on Instagram. Not one like last year, because I will not put out, this is cadmium yellow light. I have not asked artists to do a separate calendar this year. But that's also something that I'm struggling with, because I have so many ideas but I need it to be pretty simple to be able to do it. So right now, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing. It's gonna end in nothing. But if you have any good ideas, please let me know. Send me a message or write in the comments. Okay, now it's even more yellow. Let me see. Let us zoom out. Ah, you were thinking a yellow fish. Yeah, a yellow fish. That was funny. I didn't. Okay, it's hard to see it. I think I need to stand up to be able to see the whole page. They are much alike now. From start, this was yellow. Now it looks orange, which was my plan, but now I'm not sure I did the right choice. Can I erase? But it's more yellow if I do like this. Okay, we need to put on the light. Yeah, maybe I could do that. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, pickle, that would be something. That's not too much work to do something similar to 2 years ago, I think it was, when we had color challenges every day here on YouTube. But instead of doing videos, I can just put it in the stories on Instagram. That is an idea. That's a good idea. Okay. Let me see. I want... Okay, now I have put out colors here in hopes something is the color I'm searching for. Oh, I need to take you down. Otherwise I can't read the comments. Let me see. Okay, let's just experiment wildly. This is scarlet red. To add some red to this one. Try to smudge it into all the other colors. It's like a waxy mess here. Brilliant yellow. I'm just trying different combos now. Maybe something like that. And okay, let's... Sorry, I broke the tip. This is the neon yellow. Maybe the bubbles can be neon yellow, or maybe that's just stupid. It's so hard. It's so hard. Maybe that makes them too much look alike. Well, now I have started, so I'll keep doing them like this. And I always have the Posca pens for rescue. Like small stars, neon colored stars. Oh, this was the one I had Posca underneath. It became very yellow compared to the other ones that had colored pencils. Some are hardly showing up and some shows up very much. And in this light, the background is very shiny. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn the book around again. And I think I'm gonna erase some of the black I did earlier. That was not the effect I hoped for. Okay, let's see if I can find those. Veridian, which I think was the darkest green I used here. Because I did, after last stream, I did the lightest layer, the light green I think it was, but I didn't shade them. I thought I was going to save that until today. Some things like this I think could be a tentacle, but I have decided now that it is a stem to this flower. You can't see, it's so small. Now I'm really not sure how to do this. I mean, it's just the last couple of things left, but that is almost the hardest parts, I think, especially on such a detailed page. Have to make things pop. Here is the leaf green light, I think it was called. The lightest Veridian. Oh, sorry, here I'm coloring in disguise, so you can't see. Hello, Katty. Welcome, and welcome to everyone that is in the background that it doesn't want to chat, but are lurking in the background. And of course, hello to everyone that is watching this later and couldn't join the stream when it was live. Okay, that was not a good green. I should definitely have written down what I used. Let's see if this... Yes, it's good. Phthalo green. More of the phthalo green. And the leaf green light. Some kind of combining those three colors. Not so precise. I will see if I can bring in another turquoise. This is phthalo turquoise. A little bit lighter turquoise than the other one. Veridian, I mean. I'm pretty sure I will hate those neon bubbles. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can go over them with white or with acrylic paint or keep them. We'll see. I'll see actually what's happening if I am bringing in some neon into this. Hello, Bella. I don't know, is it too shiny? But this is too dark, I guess. The light is an issue during this time of year. Phthalo turquoise, castle art. I think I will go to one of my favorite luminance, if I can find it here. The dark sap green. It's a really dark green. I will see if I can add that to this. I'm going to zoom in to kind of darken up. Even more. I'm not good at coloring these detail pages. It feels so difficult. A bit of the neon color again. I think I'm gonna do a neon skull. Yes, I think I will add the neon yellow as a highlight because it made them glow in a kind of cool way. And then the luminance sap gray. So now I'm mixing in other brands than the Castle Art. I don't think they have exactly this dark green, and they don't have a neon color, I think, but I haven't swatched them yet. I'm doing my swatch book, but I haven't come to that, to the Castle Arts yet. We'll see if this will glow too much, but I think it will be too late then, so I hope it will look okay. And maybe it's would be better if to keep this toned down, as the jellyfishes are supposed to be the glowy things here, but I don't know. I'm just having fun now. I think they are more glowy now than when I had more whitish highlights. I'm kind of just filling in now. Kind of erasing all of the whites and a bit of the turquoise as well. We'll see how this look in the end. I'm turning this into a neon page. But maybe these plants that have are stuck in this jellyfish are fluorescents. And some of the phthalo green. And now you can just sit as long as you have the patience with such a page and go in and fix details on all the details if you have the energy. I'm going to turn the things around the skull darker so it will kind of shine. Here we have a flower. Making this more turquoise. Or more green. Okay, let's see here. Well, I don't think I will finish this page today, but maybe I'll finish it off screen. Off screen. Or do you want me to keep doing this until it's finished? Maybe it's just me having too little patience. So I think that everyone have that. So you can decide when we are in the end of this stream if I should change picture now when I stream, or if I should keep doing this page. Hello, fish. That was the neon again. And then I'm gonna go in with the phthalo green. On top. And I think I'm gonna add some blue to it. This is ultramarine. I don't think this fish will be visible if you don't look very, very close to this picture. And that green. And I'm gonna turn this ghost into purple. And the sap green from the luminance. And here we have things that might be tentacles. I wish they could speak to me and say if they were a tentacle or if they were a leaf, but I guess I can do whatever. But now they're not tentacles. Oh, sorry, I'm outside. So a lot of people are doing Halloween stuff right now, Halloween colorings or autumn pictures. And it's not so far away, the Christmas. I guess we're gonna see a lot of Christmas colorings during November and December. I'm gonna do this little creature pink too. And also the one up here. Toodaloo. You are ready to collect Christmas pictures. Yeah, and I saw that Janina, that had to leave the stream, she was doing rice porridge. It's something we eat a lot during Christmas, and I said, already? And she said, yes, of course, and but I'm gonna be so tired of it when it's Christmas. And I have seen that they have Christmas things everywhere in the stores now. I think it's too early, but they don't. And I guess some people don't, because otherwise they wouldn't put it out, would they? I guess some people are buying the things they are putting out. Yeah, I also have some Halloweenish picture, or not so scary, but more pumpkins and autumn stuff that I would like to finish first. Or finish a finish. We were talking about that earlier. I don't have to finish them, but it would be nice, because otherwise I guess I wouldn't finish them until next year the same time, and that is such a long time away. Okay, don't know what this is, if it's background or a part of the tentacle, but might go in with dark indigo, the luminance dark indigo, which I use for the background, and add a bit of darkness there. And here we have some bubbles. Maybe I already have put neon yellow on top of them, but it's not visible. The phthalo turquoise. So I'm not sure if anyone are here on the stream that are who live somewhere where people are doing this trick or treat a lot. But are children gonna do that this year? I mean, COVID. I saw that someone in my village had written on social media that this year they had decided that if people thought it was okay for children to come and do trick or treat, they would put out some Halloween balloons. If not, well, just don't put out the balloons. And that all the candy should be in paper, so not everyone is having their hands in it. I can understand that kids want to do it, but it feels not like the right year to go around the houses a lot. But is it an issue where you live? Where did that green go? There. Ah, okay, that is an idea, to have a little Halloween party at home instead for going around. This is the sap green again. That really dark luminance. So they have this, I think it might be the darkest green in any set, at least any set I have. and they also have the dark indigo, so they have good dark colors. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm doing. It's so much better if I'm actually on camera. The neon. And the dark sap. And the turquoise. Hi, Carola, welcome. I'm still doing this page. More yellow neon. So now the bubbles is not good, that they are neon too. I think I need to do something else with those. I should have done them turquoise, that was my plan, but then my turquoise wasn't blue enough, I think, for my plan. I think it's really, really difficult to color something with so many details. I'm very, very impressed by people who do this a lot. Just to know what to do with all the things. You think I need to sharpen my pen still? I think it works fine. For this part, just blending over, it works pretty well when the Prisma is not sharpened. Because I have to press quite hard in this mess, in this waxy mess. But definitely soon, yes. Still have some point. Well, you can't call it a point, but at least there is still color outside of the wood. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see. Right now it looks like this. So you can see there are a lot of more of this. And after that I need to fix a little bit more on this. But it is at least less left than when we started. I call this stream the jellyfish part 5, but I wasn't sure if it was number 5 or 4, but I think it's number 5. I will look at that later. Oh, I need to take it down so I can read the comments. Okay, let's add some of the phthalo green. And now you can see I forgot to use the protection paper after some time. Then I'm all blue from the background. Yeah, exactly. Jellyfish takes 753. Good morning, Mary. No, I don't have that patient either. So that is why I don't do a lot of pages with such many details, and especially not double spread. But I wanted to do this for some reason. I wanted to give it a try. This is just the second Kerby page I'm doing ever. So it's nothing I'm doing a lot of time. So I'm starting on some. I'm doing different. Some I start with the lightest shade. Some I start with the medium color, and on some I start with the darkest color. I try to do this kind of quick now. As there are so many details, I don't think you will be watching every single little detail. If you don't have enormous of time and nothing better to do, which I really hope isn't the truth for anyone. Okay, and we have some here. So I wanted this part, these be more greenish turquoise, more green, and the other one more bluish turquoise. We'll see how it will look in the end. Okay. Now we have some more. There are a lot of these things. It's always difficult in the middle. And okay, now I'm gonna do some sharpening here. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, my Stettler table sharpener that mostly works very well didn't work. It took the tip, so I shouldn't have sharpened it because now I can't sharpen anything. Okay. To fix it, I need to empty it and kind of use violence at it. I haven't found a better thing to do than to kind of hit it. Then the thing comes out. Okay, I will try my T-Gal, which I'm not using a lot now when I have the table sharpener. Okay, it's not a perfect tip, but at least it's a tip. That was better. Okay, it worked better for the Prisma for some reason than the castle art, but okay. At least I can still use it. It would have felt a little bit strange not to be able to use this color. Oh, Lossie, bye. Thank you for being here. Have a nice Saturday. So I'm doing most of this color, but I'm leaving a little bit white, as you can see, where my plan is to blend over with the Prisma neon color to get that glowy effect. And I'm also going in with the darker later, but I'm gonna turn most of it this phthalo green before I do that. Oh, it felt strange. It had a crack in it. The castle art phthalo blue. It kind of making a noise, a very special noise every time I use it. Now when it has this crack. The last little things here. And then the darker, let me see if I can find them. It was the Viridian. Here it is, the Castle Art Viridian and the Luminance Sap Green, dark sap green. Starting with the Viridian. To see if that is dark enough. And going in with the sap green, the dark sap green, where I want it to be darker. darkest. Back to the turquoise. And we had another turquoise. Where did you go? Here. The phthalo turquoise, which was a bit lighter. Just to make, I don't think you can see so much difference, but it's maybe it gives a little bit more variation. Dark sap green. Oh, sorry, now I'm up here. Okay. Let me see. I will go in with a bit of this neon yellow just on top of it to blend it and to give the lightest parts a more glowy yellow tone instead of the white. Maybe it looked better without this neon tone, but as I said before, it's a bit too late now. Oh no, I forgot about the protection paper again. Hello, Candice, welcome. I'm still working on this page. And I have asked people if they want me to continue this to the end on stream, or if you want me to start another page next stream and finish this off camera. I'm not sure anyone have answered yet. And yes, if you want to participate in my giveaway, my Marsha's latest book giveaway, her best of my wondrous word. It ends today on my Instagram, but if you are watching this live and you haven't participated yet and want to do that, you can still go to my Instagram and write a comment on the post on my feed why you want to win it, and I will pick a winner later today. I think I need more dark sap green here. And more of the yellow, which is kind of dirty now and not much edge left, but it works well still for the blending, just smooshing things together, the colors. As this is not precise coloring, I don't have the patience to be very precise on all the details when it is so many details. Okay, maybe something like that, and then just go in with the other colors and add some darkness to some places. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to show you. Now it looks like this. So this page is very orange, red, and very neon greenish right now. And I can still go in and darken up with the sap green. Darken around the skull to make it more visible. I mean, this could take, I could just keep doing this for as long as I have patience, because there's so many details I could go in and fix on every little detail if I want to, if I had the patience for it. And don't forget the protection paper. That's the sap green, the really dark luminance. I also try to look from above, from a distance, to see how it looks, so I'm not getting stuck in every little detail. And some of the details I'm just hiding with this dark sap green. So it's more getting in the background. It looks like the background. I'm trying to darken it around the tentacles to make them, the things around, turn up. I don't know if that is the right decision, but I'm doing that. Sorry, my small desk. It has not grown since last time. So let's hope this will look okay in the end, at least from a distance. I don't think this is a page you should stare too close at least not my version of it. So, what do you think? You think it looks okay? Thank you, Candice. I'm so nervous about this page that has so many details, so it scares me more than other pages. But I think it's hard to see how a page will turn out until in the end. It's when you start to add those final details, the last shadings, the highlights, if you add some more highlights, and if you add the dots, maybe some white Posca. No, I know. I don't have done, as I said before, this is the second page, the second Kerby I'm doing, and I would probably not finish it. I would not have the patience if it wasn't on stream. Now it feels like I have to. I mean, it has been nice. I'm not saying that it has not been nice, but I'm not sure I would have the patience. At least not to do both pages. Maybe I should have just done one. Now, when I come to think of it, I could have just done one, but hey, now I'm doing both. And as they are going into each other's sides, I guess it would be a bit difficult to do it like that. To just do one page. Ah, sorry. I know some of you get your heart in your... It likes... My heart stops, almost stops when this sound comes. Okay. I'm gonna try some shadings. This is called Mulberry. Castle art still. I actually think I would like a more... Let's see what this is. This is Purple Lake. I don't want them to... I want them still to... maybe I want them more pink. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, this is Bengal Rose Deep. Oh, sorry. Mulberry. And this Bengal Rose Deep. Oh, sorry. It's a bit difficult to show you. Mulberry. I might go in with some of my pink Posca, but it's a new one, so I need to shake and shake and shake it, so I will not do that now because you would be so annoyed, because it takes a long time to shake a new Posca to make the color able to come down the pen, so it has a nice flow. Okay, and that more pink. I think this one should be pink. I just tried to press it on top of the yellow I had before. Oh, sorry, there. Not the best pink, I must admit. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think I'm gonna give this thing dark eyes. Welcome back, Janina. I was talking about your rice porridge earlier. We were talking about Christmas, if it was too early to start doing Christmas stuff or coloring Christmas pages. Okay, then we have these part that I need to do something with. Is it never too early for Christmas? I'm not sure I agree, but I think you have the right to have that opinion. Okay, let's see. No. Oh, too scratchy. Let's see if it's too dark with dark indigo, like the background. I actually think that is exactly what I'm going to add in, the dark indigo, because it is as dark as the sap green, and it's also the same color as in the background. Okay, now I can see I have not done the background dark up here. I thought I had done this, but I have not. Cover this part with dark indigo. Oops, I accidentally went on top of the jellyfish. Yeah, I'm not so pretty in love. I'm not pretty in love with these bubbles that I made, also neon, but we'll see. Okay, now I need to, no, the sharpener doesn't work. I need to use my T-Gull and hope it will work. Okay, it didn't work so well for the luminance, but at least I got a little bit more point, so I can start add this dark parts to make it stand out, pop out more. At least that is what I'm hoping for, that it will look okay. I'm gonna do the same as I did on the other page on this one and try to darken the things next to the tentacles and see if that looks good. And also find out if this need another highlight color. So it was really hard to get more castle art on top of this, but it works very well to add more luminance. As on the other page, I'm kind of just covering some things and hope that no one will watch closely. So now I'm doing it more blue, as you can see, and less turquoise. Maybe this is too blue. Here we have a little creature. I will try to do pink. It's already yellow, so it's hard to, or light green, so it is a bit difficult to cover it. And here we have sorry, I'm just stopping in the middle of the sentence. It was flowers. This is mostly castle art, but now today I started to add one Prismacolor, and that was the neon yellow, and I also added a luminance sap green, dark sap green, and now and also for the background I have used dark indigo from Luminance. and also a white from Luminance. Thank you. Thank you for telling me the time. So mostly I use the Castle Arts, but also some Luminance, which is darker and more creamy and easier to put on top, especially after some layers when it's hard to get more Castle Art on top. It's almost burnished, but it was no problem to add Luminance over. Oh, you need them, Janina. You can buy some. You don't need all, but maybe some. They have really good skin tones, Luminance, and I really like this dark indigo, which is really, really, really dark, and the dark sap green, which is also really, really dark. And their white is one of the best whites, I think. Very creamy and opaque. So far, I actually prefer the Prismacolors for skin, but I guess that's just because I'm more used to using the Luminance, no, those Prismacolors, so I'm more familiar with the colors. But yes, I have also seen, it seems like many of the people that are really, really good at doing skin, they use Luminance. But I guess it is more that they are skilled and have practiced a lot than maybe the Luminance. I don't know how many times I have bought things because I think that if maybe I don't think it's so I really actually understand that I think it's maybe I just think it without knowing it, but I think that if I buy that set, I will color as beautiful as the person I have been admiring, and then I buy it and then I can't do the same, of course. It's all about practice. It's not so much the pencils, but of course there are differences between the brands, and Luminance are quite expensive but also good pencil if you like soft and opaque pencils. I think it needs to be darkened here. back to the dark indigo. No, that was the wrong one. Where are you? There. Yes, the Derwent Chinese white is also good. It's the Derwent Light Fuzz White. I agree. I think that one and Luminance are very similar when it comes to opacity and whiteness. And also the Derwent Drawings white is really white. And the Prismacolor maybe comes next. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Pablo dark indigo would have looked good as shading on this page, on these thingies, as it's a bit purple. Maybe that would have looked good. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we have a poor little flower right here that I totally haven't colored. This is cobalt turquoise green, but I think it's more bluish, at least compared to this one. Okay, so what are you voting for? Should I keep doing this on next stream, or should we change picture now and I will finish this behind the screen? What do you prefer? Right, it's so hard to see the whole picture. I wonder if it will shine less if I do like this, but then it's really dark. This is how it looks right now. So we have the jellyfishes, we have the shoof. I don't know what it is. This is more bluish, this is more greenish. And then we have the neon colored bubbles. And we have the pink purplish details. And yeah, that is what we have. So this could be kind of finished, and now I could maybe add some white things somewhere. Maybe it's almost done. Or should I do the bubbles different, or should I darken something up? I think it looked better when the light comes down, but it's not this dark apparently. But it makes it really shiny. Let's see. Oh, now I have to take it down again. So maybe we should not do this anymore. I just do some last things, like testing out things, which I always do. What will happen if I add white on top of the bubbles? Not sure, not sure. Should I keep them like this? Maybe if I take the white Posca pen, I can do something. Oh, that was the wrong Posca pen. Maybe I can do on the bubbles. I'm gonna show you, like adding some white. I'm not sure how much it will be visible though. And what will happen if I outline them with white? No, I don't think it's necessary. Or let's try this big one. Yeah, maybe. I can always go back with pencils on top. And I could also do more difference between the tentacles. Now they're very similar, but maybe that's okay. Where am I? Where am I? I'm lost. Let me see. There, the poor little flower that I colored on top of yellow, so it wasn't so pink anymore. And maybe... Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, to start another picture. I think it's time for that, because I think this is mostly done. It's just now to last details, which I have started now, but I will probably come back to it and stare at it, and maybe cover these white Posca with color, because now I'm doing some of the bubbles more white. I'm not sure that will look good. I have to stare at it for some time. Yeah, new image. Thank you. We start a new image. I can put out some pictures, and you can vote for which one we will take. Not another Kerby page, but something else. Hello, little ghost, or whatever you are. So maybe it was better off when they were just not white but fluorescence. But I can go on top. No, exactly. Maybe I will then overdo these ones. You are totally right. That is always a risk. I want to, but that I can do off screen later. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna go in with some blue and kind of yeah, color. Oh, sorry, some more details, and try maybe to even out some places like here. Is this a bubble? Now it is. And where do we have more bubbles? Here. So right now I'm quite happy with everything but the bubbles, I think. But when they are fluorescents, they would look cool. If I had UV light, then they would shine in the dark. That would have been cool. Oh, I forgot this one. Da-da-da. What was up and what was down? I think this was down. Good morning, Lilian. So it's morning where you are. Oh, sorry. Now I'm coloring outside the frame again. Let's see what's, yeah, this is up. I think I will. Where did it go? Thank you for keeping the time, Carola. Yes. So I'm adding a little bit more red to this vermilion castle art. Yes, they are not my favorite pencils, the castle art. They are quite hard, but they are good. They have a lot, for being a budget pencil, I think they have good pigmenting. They have a lot of pigments. So I think they are pretty good. A lot of people seems to like them, and I think too they are good. But they are not super soft. They are called the soft series, but they are not as soft as Arteza or what are the name of these spider Black Widow pencils. But yes, they are good budget pencils. I think. So I'm trying to do this more red, so it will stick out more compared to the other jellyfish. At least that's what I hope I will achieve with this. Maybe the difference isn't so big. And oops. Maybe the Chinese orange. Is that also? It's a very red one. Okay, that was not my plan. Maybe this one. Oh, now I know where the pencils I'm searching for. They are on the floor. It was the one I was dropping on the floor. All the orange tones. Let's see, the terracotta maybe? And the burnt umber. Have you seen the documentary on Netflix about the man that becomes a friend with a jellyfish? Very, very interesting. I have not finished it, but I have seen half of it and it was very interesting. I actually, one part of me wants to go even darker for the background, like almost doing it black, but I don't think I should do that. You might be right. Maybe I should start to leave it soon. It is those poor bubbles. I guess it's the thing that it's so many details, so the bubbles just add to the busy feeling. Maybe I should have colored them over just with the but let's stick to the oops, the neon colors. I'm trying to add it on top of the white again. I also could take a neon gel pen, of course. I don't have them here, I think. And where did that white luminance go? What do you think? Do you think it's finished almost? Maybe. Okay, if I can find it, which I can't. I was searching for the neon pink in the Prismas, and thought that maybe I could add some more neon, but this time pink, to the details I have done. Ooh, I just found it. Let's try on this one. You are right, check the floor. Uh, I guess it's on the floor somewhere. No, maybe not. Yeah, the white one is probably somewhere on the floor. You are probably right. Or underneath the book. No. Oh, no. I thought I had put them back in the case, but no, of course I hadn't. It's not, oops, it's not here. So I guess you're right. I will add some neon pink to this and then some more white, I think, and then I will try to leave them. Hello, little ghost, or whatever you are. So now it would look cool in the dark, I think, with both the neon pink and the neon yellow. I think it would glow in the dark, those parts. It's a mystery where the white went. No, it was here, behind the sharpener. Okay, what was my plan with this? Yeah. But yes, I think they are kind of finished. Oops, 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 oops. Oh, I can see that I have missed a wing. At least I think it is a wing. Okay. I will turn the light off. Well, it's way too dark, but it's not glowing as much. I mean, it's not shining from the wax so much. So yeah, I will sharpen my neon color again and go on top of the bubbles. I think I will keep that idea. Because if I do them turquoise, which was my other plan, they will just look exactly like these ones. And if I do them white, yeah, I could do them white, of course. But then they would be the lightest parts in the picture. I think I will keep it like this. And I think it's almost finished. I had a plan to do it darker here, darker green, and lighter green down here, but this are so many shiny things. The jellyfishes are so shiny, so I thought it looked better this way to keep it all kind of toned down. I hope. I hope this will look okay. So here is the more bright version. So maybe this will be finished and uploaded on Instagram. Could it be that I actually have finished the picture? I'm not sure, but maybe. And I'm gonna leave you now because it's time for that. I haven't seen if Sammy is going to stream today, but she usually does after my stream on Saturdays. So yes, I think this look pretty okay. I think the dark blue makes everything else pop. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So thank you so much for hanging around and joining me during this long process. During 4 or 5 streams, I think it's 5. I have had a lot of fun, and I'm going to upload the video with a flip through of this color swatch book later today, and we'll hopefully see each other next Saturday. Have a lovely weekend. Yeah, have a lovely weekend, and goodbye from me and the jellyfishes.